Welcome back to the Surge Equestrian League 2025. What a beautiful day here at Surge Stable. I'm Shruti Tamra.
And I'm Dhruv Fudnani, and the action is heating up. We are here now going to start the medium tour, day 2. It's going to be exciting, Shruti.
Yesterday, I was at the edge of my seat. Bharat was winning all the way through up until Ashray Bhutta came in the very end with Catmore and just took the prize home.
And surprisingly, that happened today also with Aradhna Anand, the last rider in the arena, pulling off a fantastic victory in the small tour. So it's not over until the last rider has crossed the finish line. See you at the medium tour.
And we're back. Medium tour, day 2, Surge Equestrian League. But right before that, look at that luxurious property right here at Surge Stable.
A great place to chill for the riders, for the parents, and anyone interested in horses. Right next to the Surge Stable, this beautiful facility coming up soon.
24 studio rooms, 10 suite rooms, a gym facility, and an indoor games facility. What more could you ask for? Absolutely stunning.
And with the climate of Bangalore, you can spend a lot of time outside, but with that much luxury, I'm sure you'll prefer to be inside.
I hope the riders don't enjoy it too much that they forget to come here and practice.
Well, I won't blame them if they miss the course walk because they want to spend a few more minutes.
Are you coming for the grand finale on the 22nd?
Well, I hope all of you are going to join us because it is going to be spectacular.
Absolutely. If you think you've seen world class, we're going to go one step ahead on that day. I'm really excited for all of you to tune in.
So we are ready with the course, the walkthrough for the course of the medium tour. Once again, this is going to be a competition against the clock. Table A, penalties will apply, 4 penalties for a drop. First refusal, 4 penalties, and the second refusal will be elimination. We have a wonderful course laid out in front of you. You can see the drone going through jump number 2, going towards jump number 3. Set by the wonderful team of Joseph Meyer, all the way from Germany, who's celebrating his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Joseph! Thank you for this wonderful course. You've really outdone yourself.
And that you can see the yellow and black 4A, 4B, the first combination, a 2-stride combination going towards the grandstand. That's going to be one of the challenges in this speed round. There are 2 combinations in fact, 4A, 4B going towards the grandstand and 8A and 8B going in the other direction.
This is not an easy course. The heights at 1.2.
Definitely going to be a challenge. Speed rounds at bigger heights. The riders are going to have to be very careful. Jump number 7, a pretty straightforward vertical, but that is going to lead them into the 1-stride combination at 8.
The drone's doing a great job of actually showing us the course that the rider can take.
Well, it's quite close to what the rider actually sees. Maybe not so much variation in height, but you get an idea. The surroundings are always changing, so 9 to 10, 26 meters between them. It is a related distance. I hope the riders have walked the course carefully because there is a lot of technical distances in this one. And after 10, they have the long loop around to jump number 11, which looks like a challenge in itself. The red, white, and black, the last fence. So we have a total of 11 obstacles. 13 efforts. The length of the course is 420 meters. speed is 350 meters per minute, but 350 is not going to be enough. They're going to have to go faster than that. And like we saw in the previous event, they're going to have to keep the fences up, otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. The time allowed 72 seconds, so a bit longer than the earlier courses, which were at 69 seconds. The medium tour, 72 seconds is the time allowed, 144 seconds is the time limit.
You can see them strategizing right now, doing their course walk. Who are you looking forward to?
Well, we had some brilliant rounds yesterday. Of course, it went down to the wire with Bharat Manoran and Ashray Bhatta. That was definitely a thrilling finish. We're going to have plenty of that today because there are some more riders who are in it with a chance. I think some of the horses that really impressed me yesterday, Chicago, definitely one of the top horses. Kilano was another horse which did a nice round.
I really want to talk about Neil, who came in with Sandra Blue. Took me by surprise. Amazingly ridden round.
Yeah, that is a horse with plenty of experience. That horse had competed in the Asian Games a few years ago. Had a few issues along the way, and Neil has done a great job of getting him back on track. We have Sendil Nathan on Mabel, another horse and rider combination which have done really well in the speed classes. And we have Basavaraju on Looney on top. He did a great job yesterday. Was a bit unlucky. Let's see if he can pull it off today, because Looney on top is certainly a very talented horse. I think I saw Javeer Verma at the cafe a few minutes ago. So hopefully he's guiding Basavaraju on how to get the most out of Looney on top.
We're just 2 minutes away from starting all the action.
And we will be getting started with Balaji Vijay Shankar on Kilano.
Balaji Vijay Shankar extremely punctual, so I know he's going to be in before the given time.
Well, going in first in speed class always has a little bit of a disadvantage because you don't know what is going to be winning time. You just have to guess what you're going to do in the arena in terms of pushing your horse, what is going to be a time which is going to keep you in the placings. But
Well, let's find out. And we have our first rider in the arena, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Kailano.
Balaji Vijay Shankar on Kailano. Entry number 1. He's going to set a good benchmark for the other riders over here.
Balaji, an excellent rider.
Okay, he has stepped up the pace from the very first jump. A very nice turn from 1 to 2. Nicely over 3. Remembered at the very last moment that he had to go left. Good correction. The combination at 4. 2-stride combination. Nicely done.
That's where the experience comes to play.
Absolutely. I think at that very moment, deciding going left, going right. Okay, he's putting on a show and he's doing it at a good speed. That was a really nice turn to 7, and the combination at 8. Very nicely done. That's a related distance from 7 to 8, so the riders have to be careful.
Don't think timing is going to be a problem for him. He's maintaining a great speed.
Okay, one more jump. Number 11 coming up.
And And he's completed that course in 67.10. What a way to start that tour.
Yeah,
Balaji Vijay Shankar.
I think with the small tour, we had to wait a while to have our first clear round. In the medium tour, the very first rider goes clear. Plenty of pressure on all the other riders now. They need to make it happen. Kiran Akhade on Clarentian, representing the United Riders Ban. So this is a non-competitive round. He's going through to give his horse some experience, but definitely a lot to learn by watching the course. He's not going to take as aggressive lines as Balaji did, but definitely a clear round is on his mind. And this is a really talented horse.
Very interesting course here.
Yeah, you can see a lot of the riders do jump number 3 and their mind is sort of telling them go right when actually they need to go left. So good job remembering that.
He's not made this easy at all.
Well, at this level it needs to be challenging. So
Yeah, grand finale week, so
we have a Liverpool, we have 2 combinations, and this line from 7 to 8, I think that was what I considered the most tricky part of the course, because if you get that distance wrong, you're in a lot of trouble in the combination. But no such trouble for Kiran Akhade. Gets a lovely stride in. Over 9, the related distance to 10. Spot on with the takeoff. Well ridden. One more jump to go.
the time allowed is 72 seconds, so he's going to pick up some time penalties, but that's all right. This is a non-competitive entry for Kiran Akhade on Clarendon.
Next rider, Ashrey Bhatta on Catmore. He was the winner of yesterday's class. We saw the super round by him in the speed class yesterday. Under table C. Today we're under table A, so he needs to make sure he does not drop a fence, because we already have one clear round. So he needs to have a clear round and go faster than Balaji to go into the lead.
We were really at the edge of our seat yesterday with our heart in our mouth during his round.
Goes over 1 and 2. He took the long way around the flower pot, so a couple of seconds he needs to make up.
One pole down, so Balaji's rank number 1 stays intact.
Yeah, that was the slightest of touches with the front legs, but the pole goes down, so 4 penalties. Nice and clear over 6.
Another one down. How many clear rounds do you think we're going to have this time?
Well, we have 22, so I would say between 7 and 10. The heights have definitely gone up, so that may be a factor, but the conditions for jumping are absolutely superb.
So we've seen that doing it within 72 seconds is completely possible. He's done it in 72.49 seconds.
So that-
Didn't seem like he was in a rush, and he took the long turn here before 4A as well.
Yeah. So the time allowed is based on 350 meters per minute. So for sure, they will go faster than that. Okay, so we have the coach standing in the kiss and cry box. We have to wait and see what happens. Next rider, Krishna Sahithi on Claudius, representing EGC Stables. Go for it. Okay, this horse has a lot of fire. Looks like Claudius is perfectly suited for a speed class. You can see his inherent style of jumping is very, very forward.
Look at that. Look at that turn.
That was a nice turn. So she's doing well. 4 to 5 look brilliant.
Very, very good on time.
Okay, now the distance between 7 and 8. Nicely done.
Oh,
Just
so
the-
unfortunate to have that pole down. Slight miss, that's all it takes. Gentle thud there, but thank God for gravity.
Well, one more fence to go. Jump number 11 for Krishna Sahiti on Claudius.
She's completed that in 64.47 seconds. Well within the time, but one pole down, therefore she gets 4 penalties.
Yep, it is really tough on the riders and the horses. They need to be absolutely perfect through the entire course, through 11 jumps and 13 efforts. So 2 combinations, quite a few challenging fences. She's done a great job. Just 4 penalties for Krishna Sahiti on Claudius. Next rider, Geetika Tikkisetti from the home team Surge Stable, riding Valentine.
We've seen this duo for the past few months. They've been really improving.
Starts off well, takes the shorter turn to jump number 2 coming up. Lucky on that.
Very
Stays in
lucky.
place. Okay, I think the reason why riders are finding it a little strange is that jump number 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all on the left circle.
One pole down.
So it may seem like something minor, but they have done the first 5 efforts on one lead, which is quite challenging for the horses. Normally by jump number 2 or 3 you have the direction change where they switch from left to right or right to left. So definitely a test.
Yeah, nobody said this was going to be easy.
She looks like she's okay. I think she just came over the top of the horse's head, so the bridle also came off. But
A round of applause.
no. Hold on. Let's catch the horse before we give any applause. Just hold on. Yeah, he's a little excited, but give him a second to calm down. Okay, he's showing us some of his dressage movements now. But if anyone has any grass or anything, that will just help him to calm down a little bit. Okay, looks like he's fine. Maybe a little too much excitement, but looks like he's okay. Geetika, are you okay? Yeah, okay. What a brave rider.
Now we can give her a round of applause. Very, very brave girl.
So that one moment where she was looking for the takeoff point and the horse was not sure whether I put in a half stride or I wait, just ended up with a little bit of a disagreement. But the good news is she's fine. The horse is in control now. They're putting the bridle back on.
And to get the course going, we have Afan Ahmed coming in next on Chicago. I'm excited about this duo. They've done really well in the past few months.
Afan Ahmed on Chicago. We had Kiran Akare on the horse yesterday. Went through a very, very nice round. And Chicago is definitely a stallion. He's got the red ribbon on his tail. So, guys, give him some space. If someone can just lead him in, that would be great. It's definitely a horse with a lot of personality. Okay, he's in the arena. Rider number 6, Afan Ahmed on Chicago.
Bright red bow on his tail.
Yep, that is not for decoration. If you can see the bow, that means you're too close.
Look at how stunning the course looks.
Well, under the lights, it's definitely spectacular.
Just super ideal for a horse. Very, very pleasant weather conditions.
Nicely over the first two. I don't think he's pushing too hard for the time. Probably looking for a nice clear round more than anything else. But definitely a horse rider combination to look out for in the future.
Big jumps. I think height's not an issue.
Not at all. He's a relatively young horse, so he needs to gain some experience. But Afan doing a good job of presenting him to the jumps with every opportunity. Got a little bit close to jump number 6. Takes it down with his front legs. Yeah, at a moment over there, you could see the horse really put in a lot of effort to clear the second part of the combination with quite a bit of clearance. One more jump to go for Afan Ahmed on Chicago. A good round so far, just a little unlucky with jump number 6. Goes the long way around, giving his horse plenty of time.
There was a lot of input from Afan's end to make this happen. 84.54 seconds. The time allowed is 72 seconds.
Yeah, so a few time faults along the way. I don't think he was really going for the win as such. He wanted to give his horse plenty of time and chance. And definitely this horse is one to look out for in the future.
Up next, we will have Yuvraj Bhatia on Lacrosse, representing EGC.
Okay, the bell has gone off, which means the judges are ready. The countdown has started. 45 seconds is actually quite a bit of time. As long as you're not going off to the other side of the arena, most riders will make it without a problem. This is a spectacular looking horse. He's quite massive. He's got a big stride, so he will cover ground.
Looks quite cinematic under these lights. Big striding horse. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's always a challenge with the big horses because the distance in the combinations is always fixed. So if you have a big horse, you have to be a little careful to just balance him a little bit. Otherwise they get too close with their front legs. But no such problems for Yuvraj on Lacrosse. Related distance to 7 and 8, and a big jump in and a big jump out. Okay, he definitely did that with one stride less than all the other horses. But you know what happens is, as long as you know your horse, that doesn't really make a difference because nobody is counting strides or giving you points for that. As long as you're going with your horse in balance, that's all that matters.
And he's completed that course in 67.43 seconds. A clear round. That puts him at rank number 2. Balaji, you're still in the lead.
So 2 clear rounds, 2 fantastic rounds of jumping. Top riders, Balaji Vijay Shankar and Yuvraj Bhatia. And Now we move on to Bharat Manoran. He was so close yesterday, won the silver medal, and now he's in with a chance, but he needs to go clear.
He's on vibrato, representing Zippy.
I actually haven't seen Bharat do too many rounds on vibrato. I'm sure he rides him a lot in the home trials, but nice to see him competing on him yesterday. I'm sure they've got a little more confidence in each other after the round. Didn't see the stride. You could see the horse a little hesitant. Just didn't judge where the takeoff was coming, so decided not to do the jump, and they got to come back and try again. Gets it right this time. Okay.
One pole down.
Yeah, second refusal, unfortunately.
That will lead to his elimination.
Yeah, you can see how just a little distraction and not seeing a stride can get the horse a little worked up, and then you run into some problems. Part of show jumping, part of being a good show jumping rider is not to get upset at the horse. Take it as a mistake, a learning along the way, and come back stronger tomorrow. Next rider, Suryaditya on King Toulon Z. A new import, all the way from Netherlands. This horse is from the Zangerscheide Stud Farm in Belgium. Top breeding horses for the show jumpers. Let's see what Suryaditya is going to do today on King Toulon. I think we're so used to seeing him on Calimero. When we see Surya on another horse, we're always wondering what's going on.
Yeah, it almost comes out of her mouth naturally.
Yeah, they seem to be getting along really well. They've done only a handful of shows together. Gets close.
Oh, going into it, we saw that takeoff point was not it.
Yeah, so has 4A down, 4 penalties for that, but he's got him going again. Yeah, it definitely takes a little time to get used to the way these horses jump. King Toulon is certainly different from Calimero. Nicely through the combination at 8. Gets a little close to jump number 9 or 10, sorry. Approaching the last fence, and unfortunately
A pole down at the last fence.
yeah, so he's had 2 fences down, but a good round nonetheless by Suryaditya on King Toulon Z. We'll wait for the judges to give us the numbers.
He had 8 jumping faults, and he's picked up a couple of time faults as well.
Next in the arena, Sehaj Singh work on Kanye Kang from EGC. So Sehaj had a wonderful round yesterday. I think he was placed 3rd, put up a really good show, and these horses have come in all the way from Delhi, so I'm sure they are improving day by day. I'm sure they are loving the facilities in Bengaluru. I'm sure they're loving the air quality in Bengaluru.
Definitely. We're from Chennai and we complain about the weather. Imagine Delhi.
Okay, over the first 3. Approaching the combination at 4. Yeah, this turn off the
That was
entrance.
almost vertical.
Yeah, it is a difficult turn because you're coming straight out of the corner where you have the entrance gate.
He's way ahead in split timings right now. Doesn't seem like he's in a rush.
Just a little unlucky. The slightest of taps and jump number 7 goes down. So he's got 4 penalties. He can still complete the round and put himself at the top of the riders with 4 penalties. One more fence to go for Sehad Singh work on Kanya Kang. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen. That was a super round.
69.28 seconds. Very, very impressive.
Okay, big improvement from the boys at EGC. Next rider in the arena is Arnav Navratna on Vedette, representing Zippy. He definitely had some challenges yesterday. Vedette was giving him a lot of headaches. But
This is a horse with a lot of personality.
yeah, I think they've had a good discussion. They're back. Let's see how they do today. Yep, so Vedette has a very peculiar way of jumping, very flat, very long. But as long as you get from one side of the fence to the other side without knocking it down, who's to say?
You can dance your way through it. Horizontal, vertical, however.
Nicely through the 2-stride. Yeah, they've got their things together today. That's nice to see. Liverpool coming up. Jump number 5. It's a little close.
That
So-
was tricky. I don't know how he pulled that off.
There are a couple of turns actually which don't seem so difficult when you look from far away. Okay, that was Vedette saving him over there through the combination. He's going at a good clip. So he's in it now.
Oh, that was
Just as I say
unfortunate.
that. Just as I say that, takes down jump number 9. Nice. Good improvement from yesterday.
Arnav, you should be proud of yourself. That was an excellent round.
Absolutely. He had a lot of challenges yesterday. So to get through the course today when the heights have already gone up, fantastic job.
He completed that in 73 seconds, so just 1 second over the time allowed.
Next rider, Ashray Bhatta on Oban, representing EGC.
This is his second ride for the day.
Yeah, he had a nice round on Oban yesterday.
But an
His-
even better one with Catmo.
Okay, so that order could be reversed today. He's going in on his second horse. He's done the course. He knows what's expected. He knows it's a speed class, so there's no hanging around waiting. Gets lucky on jump number 1. Goes the long way around to jump number 2. But just remember, we have only 2 clear rounds. So it's not just about speed. Nicely through the 2-stride combination at 4. Gets a good takeoff. And he's approaching the Liverpool.
Safe.
Very
Very,
lucky.
very lucky there.
Yeah, he gave it a bit of a tap, but the takeoff point was good, so the tap was also just a light one. Very nicely through the combination. Okay, this is looking good.
Very good.
There's a long distance between 9 and 10. You need your horse to go at a fast clip, but you can't let them get flat. One more jump to go.
Wonderfully done. 69.91 seconds. Right now, that puts him in the 3rd position. He's had a clear round. That was Ashray Bhatta on his second ride for the day, Oban.
That was a super round. Excellent riding by Ashray Bhatta. He's kept himself in contention. Now we wait and see the next rider, Krishna Sahiti on White Sox, coming in also from EGC Stables.
Yesterday, she had to miss the medium tour. So, very happy that she's here joining us for it today.
Yeah, looks like she's ready. She's had a few horses in between, enough time for her to warm up. You can see her walking in. Serial number 13. Second ride in this competition for Krishna Sahiti on white socks. Well, and the horse has white socks. I guess that's where his name comes from.
That's cute.
Has all four white socks and a white blaze. One of the prettiest markings for any of the horses.
Her 45 seconds have started. She's taking her time to show the horse around the arena.
Okay, this horse looks like he has plenty of go. He's going to go through the course with a lot of speed. That's his natural way of jumping. He is getting a little bit close to the fences, so
Yeah, it's almost like he's pausing and then.
oh my.
Wow, what was that? I was just saying that he's getting too close and then jumping vertically.
Well, I'm glad she got him going again because straight after 3 was a combination. So good riding from Krishna Sahiti. Not an easy horse to ride, you can see that.
I think this is his style. Very anxiety inducing, might I add.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Okay, while we are marveling at some of the jumps, we haven't realized that she's actually setting a good time over there.
What is this new style? I think it needs to be studied for sure.
Well, it's the greatest and easiest way to give someone in the crowd a heart attack. But what a super round.
74.64, so 3 time penalties.
But she rode through that amazing. I think that takes a lot of guts for a rider to keep going. You know you have some difficult takeoff spots, but as long as you're determined to keep going, the horse keeps trying his best. What a super round by Krishna Sahiti on white socks.
I'm excited to see what she's going to do tomorrow if this was her first day with white socks today.
Next rider in the arena will be Yashan Kambata. We're waiting. We'll wait for the stewards to get the next rider ready.
Yashan be on Karna, representing ARC.
So we have a total of 22 entries in this competition. We've had only 3 clear rounds at the moment, so it is a tough course. Certainly very challenging for the horses and riders, but we have some superstar riders coming in. We have Yashan Kambata, we have Neil Kendall, we have Sriram, and quite a few others who are going to be joining us shortly. So I hope we can bump up the number of clear rounds.
Yashan should go like Karna, no Darna, and just get through it.
As long as we're not doing a dharna, we are fine.
I'm just glad we don't get penalized for bad jokes. Where would we go?
Okay, just the final adjustments to his saddle. Yashan Kambata stepping into the arena with Karna. He had a good round yesterday, so he can definitely be in the placings today.
Most definitely an experienced rider.
Okay, 45 seconds for Yashan Kambata on Karna to get started. Could this be clear round number 4?
He's approaching the start.
Taking the shorter turn to 2. Well done. rode that line to the combination at 4 brilliantly. He's in it to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Only a handful of jumps to go. Long related distance between 9 and 10 coming up. Okay, one jump to go for Yashan Kumbata on Karna. It is looking brilliant.
64.05 seconds. That makes him the new leader. Congratulations, Yashan.
Yeah, he actually made that look easy. That was a super round. You could see how clinical it was. It didn't look like there was a lot going on in terms of activity from the rider or the horse. Just precision riding.
Proper textbook riding. I hope the other riders took a note or two.
Yeah, absolutely. It didn't look like he made any of the turns too sharp to actually make it difficult for the horse, and he just sailed through. So, brilliant effort by Yashan Kumbata on Karna. All the pressure is on now. Neil Kendall, serial number 15. Neil Kendall on Sandra Blue, representing Surge Stable.
Fairly new combination, but blew everybody's minds away yesterday.
Okay, for the riders and the spectators, I hope you noticed he had a different approach to jump number 1. He came off a left circle because the first 5 efforts are actually on the left circle.
That's
So,
actually quite smart.
well, that is the importance of walking the course. He's cut inside a few jumps to turn into 5. Nicely over 6. I'm sure he's close on the split times. Yep, he's definitely the fastest to reach jump number 6. He's got to keep the fences up. Only a couple of more lines to go. Big over 9. He's got to be careful at 10 for the distance. Big over 10.
Wow.
That's one way to do it. Yep, one fence to go.
And he is the
New
new
leader.
leader. 59 seconds. That's going to be really, really difficult to beat. Neil Kendall, ladies and gentlemen, what a round.
First rider to go under 60 seconds. I didn't think it was possible.
I definitely didn't think that was possible. Amazing round. He should be really, really proud of himself.
Brilliant riding by Neil Kendall on Sandra Blue.
I want to know what he had for breakfast.
I don't want to know the thought process of the next rider because that's so much pressure now on Sriram on Galaxy, representing Kovai Stables.
I know that they can handle pressure well.
Well, this is what competition is all about. No doubt. If you want to really take on the top riders, every second counts, every turn makes a difference. And there was some unique things which Neil did on his course, which I think the other riders may not have even noticed, but please watch it in the replay. There's plenty to learn because he was significantly faster than the other riders.
If I was going after him, I'd definitely copy a thing or two. Or maybe 10. Ooh.
Gets a little bit close to jump number 6. Knocks it down with the front legs. So 4 penalties. Approaching the last line. Over number 9.
So far, he's only had 1 pole down.
One more fence to go for Sriram on Galaxy. He's done a great job so far and completes the round.
65.16 seconds. but he had a pole down. So the current standings are as follows: Neil Kendall at rank number 1 with Sandra Blue, so the time to beat is 59 seconds. Yashan Kambata at rank number 2 with Karna. At rank number 3 is Balaji on Kailano. Rank number 4 is Yuvraj on Lacrosse. Rank number 5 is Ashray on Oban.
Okay, so in the arena is Ali Lakdawala on Mufasa. We always think going in at the end for a speed round gives you some benefit, but when you have a few riders who have done the courses that we've just seen, I think it just doubled the pressure. I think in this competition I would have preferred to go in the beginning, because after seeing what a couple of these riders have done, you really start questioning if you've put yourself in the right class.
I'm so chicken, I would have withdrawn.
So a very early takeoff on jump number 3 for Ali. Unfortunately takes jump number 3 down, so 4 penalties. But definitely a lot of improvement in this horse rider combination. They're significantly better than they were a few months ago, so they're doing a great job. Gets a nice distance between 7 and 8 and gets through the combination very confidently, approaching the 9 and 10 related distance. Nicely done. One more jump to go for Ali Lakdawala on Mufasa. Give him a big hand. That was a very nice round. Just a bit unlucky on jump number 3, so picks up 4 penalties. And our next rider is getting ready. Janvi Raheja on Cougar, representing ARC Mumbai. So let's see if she can take back the lead for ARC. They held it exactly for a few minutes when Yashan went into the lead, and the very next rider took it away from him. So can Janvi Raheja take back the lead?
This combination has been working together so well for the past so many months. She's really invested into this relationship. And I mean, she's my favorite. Nicely through too. There was a bit of a hesitation right before 4A, but she pulled through.
Yeah, the turn from 3 to 4 is more tricky than it looks, because you're coming off the gate, which is the entrance. So the horse can get distracted very easily. Nice
Very
round.
well done.
Went through the related line between 7 and 8 and the combination at 8 beautifully. So nice round coming up for Janvi Raheja on Cougar. Okay, we have Neil Kendall with us. How did that feel, Neil? That was a super round. What were you thinking when you went through?
It was a really good round. I took my chances. I had nothing to lose. So, yeah, she's come back after a long time. So, I'm really happy with her.
I think this is only your second or third show with this horse, and she's come such a long way. It looks like she's really trusting you. What did you do to get that horse's confidence back?
It was just work every day with my coach Alex and with my team. Every day we worked and we got up here.
Okay, there's no shortcut to success, ladies and gentlemen. Put in the work and your horse will respond. Great speaking to you, Neil. We have Kiran Akade in the arena on Cyber Boom. This is a non-competitive entry. So he is going through the round, giving his horse some experience. All the way into the corner, turning in for 4. That's a nice way to ride that turn actually. Gives your horse an extra stride to figure out the combination. Smart riding from Kiran. Any rider who's cutting the turn from 3 to 4 is really putting their horse in a difficult spot. I mean, if the horse is experienced, sure. And a slide into jump number 6. So the bell goes off, the rider is told to wait. That will count as a refusal and 6 seconds will be added to the time. He can continue the course, of course, once they give him the bell signaling that everything is back to normal. But it certainly has a psychological effect on the horse. So when he comes back, he's going to have to be really careful.
He really skid there.
Yeah, so a lot of the times when a horse can't see the takeoff point, he would much rather find a way to refuse or avoid crashing through the fence. So you could see that he took off a little bit early and gave plenty of airtime just to be sure. So a very mature piece of riding from Kiran. Okay, he's spending more time in the air than any other rider. Unfortunately, there are no points for that, but a great way to keep the spectators on the edge of their seats. But he's moving forward, so that's a very positive sign. When a horse goes vertically up and down, there's always a chance that they land on the fence. But Cyber Boom completes the round. A very nice, intelligent round by Kiran. He knew, yeah.
14 time falls. The time allowed is 72 seconds. So 18 totally.
Yeah, so a good round. I think he knew that he was in trouble after that issue at jump number 6. But a very mature piece of riding to say, hey, today is not our day, but we're going to complete the course. So good job, Kiran Akare.
At some point, we will feel like it's 2010 and Cyber Boom will be back.
Next in the arena, Sendil Nathan on Mabel. Another superstar in terms of speed events. Make it or break it attitude. Let's see which one it's going to be today. Taking the short turn.
Did I just see him start from the left as well?
Yeah, I think he's picked up that strategy from Neil. Makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Oh, close call.
If he had made a loop over there, that would have been a refusal. I'm not sure that was so.
He got a loud warning from the stands.
Yeah, I think most riders would not be used to the fact that the first few fences are all in one direction. So it plays on their mind, but unfortunate has that down.
Very, very unfortunate because this was going well.
Yeah, this horse is basically really fast. So as long as he can keep the fences up, he's in with a chance. Just one more fence to go.
Right now, if you need to be in the placings, you need to have a clear round because we have enough and more. 64.41.
The time was good, but that little mistake, jump number 7, costed him a placing. I think he would have been in second or third place if I'm not mistaken without the drop. But life is not about ifs and buts.
Definitely not.
And we wait for our next rider, Aradhana Anand on Century. She had a super round on Democratic. Let's see what she's going to do on Century. She's had plenty of success on Century before, so it's not like she doesn't have that relation with the horse.
We're very, very pleased to invite and welcome the owners of Bridal who actually sold Century to India. Thank you so much for being here. Round of applause for them. Absolutely stunning horse. We're really lucky that we get to see Century here time and again.
So we have two more riders to go. Aradhana Anand on Century and Basavaraju on Looney on top. So Aradhana's is not a competitive round. She can do it for some experience and get things going. But definitely Looney on top and Basu are in with a chance. They're going to be fighting for the gold. Let's see what happens. They're warming up. You can see both the riders are in the warm-up arena. So Shruti, do you think someone is going to beat Neil's time?
No. But if I've learned anything at all from yesterday, is that I can't say anything until the very last rider is done.
Absolutely, and we have one of the best riders coming in right at the end. It's going to be really tough. I think the time he
Yeah.
set, the course he set was absolutely brilliant.
He was extremely smart, like so much tact that went into that round. Absolutely stunning. Like I've not seen something like that happen today.
Yep, that was definitely top level, and we have Aradhana in the arena.
Look at how stunning the arena looks right now. So well lit.
Yep, we are ready for action.
That
So-
we are.
Aradhana on Century, a non-competitive entry, but we wish her the best to get through the course at the medium tour, day 2. She's taking her time, there's no problem.
She's approaching the start. They work so well together. She's really trying to give Century a nice round.
Yeah, I think the final decision is always up to the rider and the coach. How much to push? Is the horse in the right frame of mind to push them for the win? Or do you want... Oh, I think she has had a run out at jump number 7. Didn't see the stride over there. So she's going to have to come back and try again.
She's coming around. Wonderfully done.
Okay, Century's definitely giving her a tough time, but she's riding well. She's keeping him going. One more fence to go for Aradhana on Century. Nice way to complete the round.
106.34 seconds, 37 time falls plus that refusal.
Yeah, but she's completed the course. I think that's all that matters today. And we have the last rider in the arena, Basavaraju on Looney on top. Is this something we're going to see? The last rider magic?
I'm
59
really
seconds.
excited. If he has to beat that time, he really needs to just fly. He can't even touch the ground, just
Well,
fly.
Looney on top can fly. I've seen this horse doing some amazing rounds in the past. This is definitely a tough challenge, but Basavaraju has all the experience in the world. He knows how to do it, but to get it all together today,
Lot of excitement from the stands.
took the long way around from 1 to 2, but I don't think he's lost much time for that.
Oh,
Had a
a
moment,
pole down.
had a moment where there was a, okay, something troubling Looney on top, maybe a lot of pressure in a speed class. Yeah, so sometimes that upsets the horse when he's not jumping in his normal rhythm, when the rider puts a little bit pressure, because the rider knows it's a speed class, but the horse says, hold on, I don't like this. Nope. Okay,
2 refusals.
unfortunately 2 refusals. Time to just relax a little bit and rethink the strategy.
We still have one more day to go.
I think there's a piece of equipment broken, but yeah. Time to head back for dinner for Looney on top. That brings us to the end of the medium tour day 2. We will have the results for you shortly.
That was an excellent round. We got to see some really nice riding.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we have the results. Janvi Raheja on Cougar, rank 6.
At rank number 5, we have Ashray Butta with Oban.
Rank number 4, Yuvraj Bhatia on Laklaus Mikkelsen.
Rank number 3, Balaji on Kailano.
Rank number 2 with a super fast round, Yashan Kambata on Karna.
And at rank number 1 is Neil Kendall on Sandra Blue. Congratulations to all the winners.
We'll have the rosette ceremony in a few seconds. We'll have the prize winners in the main arena right in front of you.
We already done an interview halfway through this round because we knew you were going to be unbeatable. Talk about how he's improved so much and he's currently world ranked number one. World ranked number one? World ranked number one. Okay?
Not world, not world.
Zone. He's ranked number one in the zone. Yeah? Three.
World, she went.
Neil Kendall, you're currently ranked number one in the zone, and clearly that showed with your round today. Talk to us about that round.
As I said, it's a really good round. I'm really happy with her. She's come a long way. Yeah.
We were so sure you were going to win that we did an interview halfway through that course itself. So talk to us about how you change your strategy between yesterday and today.
Yesterday, I really wanted to go for it. Like I was trying. Today, I was like, I'll just do my normal riding. Yeah.
Normal riding and number one. What would you do if you really wanted to go and get it? Congratulations, Neil, and congratulations, Sandra.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your winners as they enter the arena. Neil Kendall, 3 seconds faster than Yashan Kambara. Can you believe that? Who in turn was 3 seconds faster than Balaji Vijay Shankar. Balaji started off the medium tour with a fabulous clear round that put a fair amount of pressure on the rest of the competitors, and only 2 people could go faster than him. Ashray Butta and Oban, very nicely done to finish in 4th pot. And those are the 4 that are in the arena at this point. There we go, we got Janvi and... oh, they don't have their horses. Yeah, come on, catch up with them. You can go. Give them a warm round of applause, folks. These are your winners of the Medium Tour Day 2. It's very rare, and I'm really proud to say that Neil Kendall is number 1 in the zone in the Cat A at this stage. So you go, Neil, and we wish you all the success in the future.